Saludos mi gente, saludos, saludando el viejo Rafa y Panamá la salsa. Déjame ver qué piche le pongo yo a Panamá hoy, porque en verdad este piche me tiene como medio pillado. Déjame ver. Arrieta, vamos a ponerle a Arrieta así. Arrieta, vamos a ponerle a noveno. Primero, o si es mi de segundo, poner aquí a Sánchez, observar, vamos a ponerle aquí, ahí está bien. Vamos mi gente, el viejo Rafa transmitiendo en vivo vía YouTube. Dele like, comente, suscríbase, active las notificaciones. Panamá la salsa y el viejo Rafa. Ayer dividimos Panamá y yo. Mandar un saludo para la patrona Ramona, un saludo para José, para Miguelito, para Ana y para Wilson, parte del viejo Rafa. Mandar un saludo también al coronel, que siempre está ahí activo, atendiendo los rasos y los cabos que se activen. Saludo para el coronel. También un saludo para el viejo Rafa. Uy, saludo también para Panamá la salsa. Saludos para todo el corillo de ahí de arriba para que se cita por ahí por Lechonera Ciudad, mi gente, que llegaron productos nuevos. Están llegando productos nuevos. 3 neveras repletas de todos los tipos de jugo y de soda. Llegaron al Capubria y llegó la empanada La Potencia. Están ahí. Productos nuevos. Pasen por ahí 5806 de la Ruta.
Okay, all set to go. And here is Ellie De La Cruz. Inside. And this one is off and running.
Aquí en Panamá la salsa.
Next offering upstairs.
Ponte piche, ponte pa' esto, piche.
Fastball for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
No hay presión ahora. ¿Por qué el pitcher está tirando así? Sí, yo creo que caiga adentro, sin haber presión. No entiendo.
That one misses. So
no hay presión, da la base por bola.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Ahora viene esa la roba porque es demasiado rápido y Gary Sánchez no lo va a sacar. Gary Sánchez no lo va a sacar.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one.
No lo saca. Tú vas a ver que se la roba.
And another ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next pitch is outside.
3-0.
Strike one.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And now he steps off the rubber. There's a strike.
Count's full.
Runner takes off. And ball 4.
No, yo la tiré adentro, carajo. Estoy pichando adentro, yo no le quiero dar la base por bola, no sé por qué hacen eso. ¿Qué presión tengo yo? Yo tengo presión de nada. Ha tenido que picharle bien, obligado. Tengo que picharle. Caramba.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Kicks and deals. Going to count 1-2. Sanchez a snap throw. And he dives in ahead of the tag. De La Cruz, the lead runner at second. Polanco on at first with nobody out. A little bit low.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Got him. That is a big first out. Anthony Santander at the plate.
The last thing he wants is to get the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Ball.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Now 3-0.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That was the pitch to hit. Forcing fastball instead of that
double steal. And
Mira eso. Fuera. Que es lo que yo no voy a entender de este juego. Yo la piché se la piché pichada para que adentro y mira cómo la saca para allá afuera. Yo tengo una barrita ahí, soy yo que tengo que controlar. Yo la barra la controlo yo y si yo la controlo bien es para que caiga bien. Caramba.
Right through there.
Tiene que caer porque yo la estoy tirando bien, tiene que caer.
Because he just let the fastball go by.
That's inside. 1-2 to count.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss it.
Altuve tags the runner for 1.
Y el tiro a home, ¿dónde está? Si yo tiré a home primero, yo no lo mandé a tocar.
Next is the DH.
Eso está malo. Si yo tiré a home, yo no tiré nada para. Desde que yo cogí la pelota, tiré para home. Viene el top y después tira a home. Eso está malo. Eso no está bien. Yo no le mandé a topar, yo tiré a home. Y ya no, yo nada más.
First pitch just misses.
Yo desde que cogí la pelota le di a home, no hice más nada, y ya, y él topó y después tiró a home. Está bien, es como yo diga entonces, ellos son los que saben, que no puedo hacer más nada.
2 on, 2 outs. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
1-2.
Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. And he pops up the bunt. And he's out, trying for 2. But 1 run does score. And now, Elly De La Cruz. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
Swings through that one for strike 2. When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years. Swings and misses, struck him out. Ozzie Smith will hit next. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. Here's your 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Got away with that one. Left the curveball up a little bit. He's going to have to finish it if it's going to be an effective pitch.
The other way, and foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. And that's a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Here comes Ozzie around third. Here's Gary Sanchez now. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And it ties it up. It's 2-2. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Tatis is so athletic. He probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
Schwarber makes the play, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
That one ripped right center field. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And now Manny Ramirez.
Ball.
And that one misses up and in. Ball one. And a foul ball. He's trying for third. Pitch
No,
misses. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Tries to get back and save.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
In the dirt. Crow Armstrong at second with 2 down. Swings and misses. They limit the damage here. All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Curtis Granderson. Arrieta back to work. And that's outside.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2-2.
Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
That one fouled off. 0-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Out towards right center field, Crow Armstrong. Makes the catch, inning over. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the third baseman, Kobe Mayo. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
Hard hit left side. Zips it across. One up, one down. Tyler Soderstrom now at the plate. Curve. Hit right back to him. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And a big swing and a miss.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Back now at Oriole Park. On to the third inning. Now the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz.
Well, these guys did a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there.
down.
They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Late swing, foul to the left. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Next offering way off the plate. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
Snap throw. Polanco in his 9th season, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. There goes Ellie. Save. De Cruz gets his first steal of the game. Man at second. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw. Tag. Ow. Great throw by Gary Sanchez. Cal Raleigh getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And we're back. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. There's a strike.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Next to hit, Ozzie Smith. Hit on the ground to short. Cruz whips it to first on the run. In time. Got it. Gary Sanchez at the plate.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
0-1.
That one close, ruled a ball. And the count is 1-1.
1-1.
And that's outside. 2 out, space is empty. That one fouled off. 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That misses, and the count's full. Draws the walk there.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Sanchez off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. In time. So the drop third. Back here in Baltimore. And now the first baseman, Anthony Santander. Tap foul at the plate. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Strike 2. Rip towards third. Over to first. And that quickly 2 away. Now it's the DH, Jason Dominguez. And he swings through that one. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder. Swung on, belted. Schwarber on the run. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Ramirez batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Check swing, and that's a ball. Chapman, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. But not in time. He beats it. And he's on first after the strikeout gets away. So runners at the corners. Nobody out. Mayo digs in now. Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded. Though it does set up a force at every base. And now here is Tyler Soderstrom. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. And the slider just misses.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
2-2 now. On the ground, could be two. Comes home with it for one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. Jose Altuve up to hit here. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that's in the dirt. And it's 1-0. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Cruz out to first. And they get out. Back now at Oriole Park. Now it's the right fielder, Curtis Granderson. Arrieta back to work. And there's a strike.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Stays alive. That's off the mark, and a full count now. On the ground to the left. To first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Gets him to chase after that one.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
The next offering misses, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. And just like that, they're out front. It's 3-2. Here's O'Neal Cruz. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
So O'Neal Cruz is named after Paul O'Neal. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neal. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was a moment that O'Neal Cruz will never forget.
And the 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So the lineup flips over. Elly De La Cruz, the next to hit. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1-1.
There's the swing and a miss.
1-2 is the count.
In the dirt. Tosses to first, and that is that. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Elly De La Cruz. Swing and a miss, and that is strike one.
0-1.
Lifted in the air, out to left. He's under it, and there's one down. Ozzie Smith will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. One down. And Gary Sanchez at the plate.
1-0.
Swings and misses. And the count even at 1. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. He was late there. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
1-2 is the count.
There goes Ozzie. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Back here in Baltimore, new inning getting started. Now the number 2 hitter, Jorge Polanco. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Zach Wheeler.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Raleigh now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. There goes the runner, and a sac bunt here. Sanchez fires over to first. Just got him on that one. And here is Anthony Santander.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Mayo makes the grab. 2 away now. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Mickey Mantle. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Squares the bunt, but that rolls foul. Runner goes again. This one in the dirt. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're in the top half of the 6th. In the dirt, but kept close. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Puts a bunt down. Grabs it barehanded. Not in time. He's safe. So 2 down. Jason Dominguez getting runner on the go. Pitch misses.
Ball, no strike.
Sanchez throws. Too late. Stolen base. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Runner on the go again. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 6-2. So 2 away with nobody on. And now the right fielder, Curtis Granderson. On the ground. What a stop. To his knee, the throw. Nicely done for the out. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Oh, that hit him. Gets it there in time, though. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. And first offering is fouled off. Well, Siggy here in Baltimore, and crab cakes. Yeah. We need to get our hands on some crab cakes. You think we'll get someone to maybe run down for us and grab a few?
Absolutely. It's got to happen. Maryland crab cakes, the best. And
the tag, and he's out. Kobe Mayo digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, and I'm kind of partial to my guy Boog down there over that right field wall, and some barbecue, because Boog can fire up some pretty good barbecue.
Yeah, and I'm surprised we haven't seen any of that yet up here in the booth. Come on, man, let's go.
Bunch it towards the mound. Tosses to first. That ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Lays down a bunt to the right side, and that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Stepping in, O'Neal Cruz. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0. The shortstop takes the ball.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Swing and a foul out of play. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. 1 down, base is empty. That one the other way, and foul ball. This one in the air. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate. Couple of and that bunted towards third. Now the throw to first on the run, and he gets it. Back now at Oriole Park, set for the last half of the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. Handles, throws to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. So digging in, Jose Altuve. Swing and a miss.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Bunted back towards the mound. And they put the tag on him for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. Puts a bunt down. Fires over to first. And we go to the 8th. And the batter now, Jorge Polanco. High fly ball down the left field line. Did he trip? What happened? Sniper?
Great effort. That's how bad he wanted that one. Head first dive.
On the ground, right side. Throws to first. And Polanco is out. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Gets the bunt down the right side. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. 2 down, bases empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
And he lays one down the left side, and that bunt goes foul. And we're back. And now the DH, Ozzie Smith. Kelly back to work. Line drive. Sliding, and he makes the catch. And now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. He's already homered in this game. And it's fouled away. Foul ball. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. And they close the gap. It's 6-3. Next to hit, Pete Crow Armstrong. And first offering is fouled off. Fought off foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Cut on and miss, struck him out at 98. That K is his 3rd of the game. Back here in Baltimore, here's the center fielder, Mickey Mantle. That's in there. Strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That one not close. And that's ball 1. Out to short. Whips it across. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Now here is Jason Dominguez. Yes. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Curtis Granderson. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, brings it in for the 3rd out. So bottom of the 9th, here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. And a foul ball. Cut on and lifted in the air. And there's 1 down. He's 2 outs away. Kobe Mayo will hit next. 0-1.
0-1.
Ball 1 there. And there's a foul ball. Got him swinging. And they're down to their last out. So 2 down now, and here is Tyler Soderstrom. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left.
Right side, hard hit. No play, that's an infield single. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. Soderstrom leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Soto is just 1 strike away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And they'll do it again. 2 outs. And a sweeper misses for a ball.
Oh, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many.
And what a play! Ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little.
Su postre, dentro el dueño de la aldea, mi se me pega, vuela mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Dentro el dueño de la aldea, mi se me pega, vuela mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. El abuso, si sale un meque, mis perros están buzos, me sobran los recursos. Cuando traboneamos la hablo sucio.
No dieron nada. Para dice que le dejan cuando termine el juego, pero me dieron nada. Míralo ahí, míralo.